Hello Galactic family. Why, after so much spiritual learning, do I feel discounted? Question. Beloved Masters, much gratitude for this opportunity. I am in a moment of total disconnected loved ones. Courses of spirituality that I have done are no longer of interest to me, and even my meditation is having difficulty. I feel totally disconnected. Help me, Masters, to find my way again. Gratitude for the answer. Answer. My daughter. This feeling is perfectly natural and very common in you, who are in the pursuit of the inner liberation of the I Am. You just need to rescue the feeling of the origin, the beginning of the process of personal search, where gratitude was what was part of your being and that moved you on the journey in search of yourself. Throughout your journey, always remember to disconnect from everything and just allow yourself to be born to gratitude without techniques, without learning of studies, just the pure and simple feeling of gratitude and devotion to God. Look around you, daughter, realize how beautiful the planet is, how much your life is full of blessings and light. See for everything that has happened and the person who is today, and the one that was yesterday. Remember that you are still here, graced with the opportunity of the incarnation to learn ever more, to learn to free yourself from your own suffering, within that wonderful experience of love that is this life created by God. Rescue that feeling, daughter, simply thank, always for all that you have conquered for self-improvement, for all the journey you have traveled here and for all the opportunities you have received with all the beams of light that you are accompanying. You do not need anything to be happy, daughter. Just remember that. From his brother Francisco de Assis. How to develop my medium? Question. Gratitude to the Masters and the universe for opportunity. Masters, how do I develop my mediumship? I have worked in the spiritual area, which is very rewarding, but I do not know how to proceed. I have been told that I have the gift of clairvoyance. I also feel many noises in my ears. I ask for guidance on how to proceed in my development. Thank you in advance for always being with me, at last for everything. Namaste. Answer. Beloved daughter. These are treading the road that leads to its development. Just allow everything to flow naturally, without charges or expectations. The gifts you have are innumerable, but will only manifest when you are in perfect balance. While you are in this phase of learning, you will only feel the sensations that make sense, but that are adjustments of energy tuning, when you are accustomed to the new energies that you will contact. Just reserve moments for meditation, always strive to maintain balance, especially when you have such sensations. You will realize that through meditation these feelings will cease, and you will achieve more subtle vibrations. Stay on this walk. With love. Rowena. How to get me from negative feelings? Question. Dear and beloved Masters, it is with immense happiness that I come through this blessed channel, to contact you, even knowing that you are always with me, and I thank Mother Mary for the words and time dedicated to me. I have much to thank for all the gifts and signs that I have received throughout my life, and that only today I am aware of this. I want to thank for all the liberations and for always being so pious and loving with me. I feel the need to ask for forgiveness from the Creator, the times I let myself be led by the ego, blasphemed, doubted, and even thought about my own life in moments when I was overwhelmed with sadness. Many times I did not understand why I felt so different from other people, because I felt so uncomfortable in some places and close to other people. I did not understand why I felt so restless in my heart, often envy, anger, jealousy, involved in lies. I felt like I was lost without knowing where to walk or look. I wondered why the others have and I do not. Why am I not worthy? Because this or that. I have faced life many times in the wrong way. I have put down my feelings instead of learning from them. Today I feel that the feelings I have just given rise to the surface. I ask for help to keep myself firm and to be able to return to myself in situations that run away from control and keep me in peace. Beloved Masters, I ask you for guidance on marriage, and how I can get rid of these feelings of inferiority, self-acceptance, acceptance of others. Would you still like to understand if frequent and almost daily headaches are a reflection of my spiritual imbalance or just migraines? Beloved Jesus, the Creator and Mother Mary, I ask that in your infinite goodness never abandon me. I have made mistakes. I have made mistakes. I want to be closer to you and to inner peace every day. Gratitude. Answer. My beloved sister, we'll say something that you may not understand at the moment, but that needs to be said. You need to get rid of the character you lead in your life, so you can feel its essence. How many characteristics do you describe that say nothing about your true reality, about what you bring into your heart? I know my sister, who in material life we enter a game where we end up creating a mental environment, which is basically intended to protect us from ourselves. But by giving your essence freedom, giving up your inner judgment, to being something more or less, you will open space to feel in all integrity. There is no other way, but to give up all those characteristics that we assume so that we can feel as we are. Life will lead to this. So do not cling to the past, to what has already happened, let alone what you think you are. Let your truth flow into life and be accepted. This is the only way of inner forgiveness. The one where there is no longer what to forgive, because you understand that there was a character to act and not his own essence. By understanding this you will feel light and allow everything to be as it is. Be in peace. From your loving brother, Jesus. Why did I return to my old employment? Question. Dear Masters, I greet you with much love. I would like to ask about my work. I worked in an institution for 3 years and during that time I learned a lot. I won fears. However, I developed problems of anxiety, stress, nervousness due to the responsibility and daily demands of the same job. After many years, I ended up saying goodbye, since I could not take it any longer, on a physical and psychological level. During this time that I was unemployed I was much calmer and I got my head back a little. Although I had other job offers, apparently much better, I ended up rejecting it. I do not know if it was for fear of the unknown or for another reason that I do not even know myself. After a few months they contacted me to go back to my old job and strange as it may seem, I accepted. Sincerely Masters, I cannot understand my own decisions. I suffered so much in that job and I ended up coming back. The environment remains the same and the anxiety has returned, although I feel a little calmer. I know that nothing happens by chance and I ask, why did I come back? Has my mission not been complete? What else do I have to learn? I need to understand all this process, because despite having a job I do not feel fulfilled. I would like to do something related to animals or something with alternative therapies, but apparently the universe has not given me these opportunities, or else it's me that I do not have effortless. I feel lost, I do not know which way to go. Please, beloved Masters, I await your advice and help. Thanks a lot. I love you. Answer. Daughter of the heart. Your desire to work for animals or with therapies is very beautiful. It is something that your heart asks for, and sometimes allows you to overflow to the outside a dissatisfaction with the present life, precisely because you cannot see in this current experience, the possibility of learning, which will culminate in building the road to achieve its purpose. To follow your path of darling light, the challenges will take you to the limit of the ability to maintain your balance, as well as being prepared for new challenges and strengthened, learning to remain in your peace and balance even in the face of environments, situations and people with more dense energies. This is the preparation for something greater. Therefore, my dear, every time you pray, that you ask for your dream to come true, you are plotting your route, which is precisely where you are, because it is your school. She is back more mature, more balanced, and now only needs to work to maintain that peace. As we bring you in the pipes, we teach you in the third stage of therapy, when you can find balance and understand that you have the capacity to be the peace you want, you come to the third phase of maintaining that balance, and observing yourself to identify the emotional triggers that lead you to repeat the old reactions. Observe what are the emotional triggers that make you come out of your peace, work focused on them to illuminate the record of suffering that makes you manifest these reactions. Work illuminating the records of suffering with each identified emotional trigger. You will see in time that you will no longer feel the same reactions, and soon you will be ready to manifest the next stage of your life. I'm a teacher, Miriam. Does the cycle of coexistence with my husband still need to complete? Question. Dear Masters, thank you for your attention to me. I wish to know, is the cycle of coexistence with my husband still to be completed? Despite the adversities, I feel happy with the prospect of a new life that I am planning. Today my heart is open, happy and grateful. Although the future is uncertain, I am confident. What should I learn as I prepare to reach my goals? Thank you so much, I love you all. Answer. Daughter. You may consider yourself free. It has always been and always will be. There are no cycles to complete, there is only the freedom we bring into our heart to transcend our own learning cycles. When you notice a cycle in your life, ask what it adds to you, or what it brings you learning, and in overcoming this cycle you will transcend it by having it transformed into wisdom agglutinated in the soul. There are no cycles to be overcome, if not in our mind, which insists on keeping us on the path of suffering and uncertainty. For the daughter, life becomes simpler when we are attentive to what we ask of the universe, to which we energetically vibrate. By asking energetically for our freedom to feel free, then we are transcending everything that restricts us. It is your vibration that determines your life, not the thoughts you anchored for thinking you need this or that. Just get free and you'll be free. And so it is. Archangel Gabriel. I do not know what to do after I retire. Question. I'm retiring from my first profession as an educator. I want to start a new job and I do not know how. What should I do? Thank you all for the opportunity. Answer. Daughter, I am Saint Germain. Have you asked your inner self what your own will is? Have you silenced your mind, silencing the confused thoughts of incomplete mental creations, which materializes all the time, and then soon interrupts by following to another mental creation? Without silencing the daughter mind, you will never find something that makes you happy and complete, will remain embedded in incomplete creations of the mind, which also create the need to do something. Silence the mind, meditate on it, and allow yourself to be at peace. Saint Germain.